Week 9 starts today, and I'm sitting at 68.54 after, well, it felt like a good week 8. Started off strong. Ravens beating the Buccaneers. Ravens starting off slow in the first half, but they made adjustments with the offense. And, went away with it against the Buccaneers. Buccaneers offense, Tom Brady pretty much, you know, I think Father Time's finally caught up to him, but I say that and watch him just go off next week or whatever. In any case, Baltimore gets the win, and the Jacksonville loses in London. That was a shocker. But, Trevor Lawrence has problems throwing into the end zone when inside the 10-yard line. I think I've seen him throw maybe 2 or 3 interceptions because he doesn't lob the ball. He lines that thing. The defender just goes up and takes it out of the air. Broncos going into the bye week with a win. In Jacksonville, they've already had their bye. Ugh. No, wait, no, they haven't. That's 8 games. I can't do math. The Falcons almost choked this game. And people can go off on DJ Moore all they want because of his whole controversial unsportsmanlike conduct penalty at the end after he scored a touchdown. Yeah, I don't think he should have got flagged. Yeah, that pushed the extra point back and the kicker missed, and people put that on DJ Moore. But when the Panthers defense gets an interception, returns it back into field goal range, and puts you inside extra point range, and your kicker misses it anyway, yeah, that loss falls on the kicker now. Because the Panthers are being conservative. They're like, we're in field goal range. This is extra point. Let's line it up and kick it. And the kicker missed. So the Falcons went down and kicked their own field goal and won the game. And now they lead their division. I could not have predicted that. The Bears, they looked like they were in it. And then Cowboys went away with it, especially with the whole scoop and score Michael Parsons did. I don't know why Justin Fields jumped over him, but Michael Parsons, good on him for having the alertness to realize he was not touched down and ran that thing back. Like, his teammates were coming to celebrate and everything, and he's like, "Nah, man, I haven't been touched. I'm gonna take this back." And I think that's why none of the offensive line could get to him because they thought Fields had touched him. But so when they see him Parsons seriously returning it back, they're like, "Oh, we're not in position for this." The Jets, I feel like, could have had this game, but Zach Wilson just turned into Sam Darnold. Started seeing ghosts and throwing interceptions like I don't know if he's trying to throw the ball away or what, but then he's like, oh no. Mac Jones got bailed up by a roughing the passer penalty because he had a pick six, and that got taken away. But yeah, that was that game. Eagles were able to survive. Who am I kidding? The Steelers had no chance. They pretty much did what they did when they played the Chiefs in the wild card round last season. They got a touchdown. It was a tie game, and then the better team was like, "Yeah, no, that stops." So yeah, Eagles take care of that. They're still undefeated. Dolphins look like they were going to lose this one. I thought the Lions would, they fixed themselves up, but then the Dolphins, they open up that offense, and the Lions defense fell apart. Yeah, that sucks. But I picked the Dolphins to win. Just didn't think it would go like that. I didn't pick I don't think I picked the Cardinals when they played the Saints, and that defense just went off and made me lose that pick. And then I go pick them for this week, and then the Vikings get them. Now, the Lions trade away T.J. Hawkinson to the Vikings, So that offense just got better. The Raiders got shut out. I don't know what happened to these guys. Such a big deal made about Carr and Devontae Adams, and Adams was just shut down. I think he had one catch for 3-4 yards, and they didn't even get into any good field position until like the last few minutes of the game. Like the game's over. You couldn't even get a pity field goal. You got shut out. Mm. The Titans had their rookie quarterback out there, Malik Willis. I believe that's his name. Tannehill's hurt. And he doesn't look like he played that good a game. You know, he played like his first game as a starter. He did expect what was pretty much expected of a rookie. Didn't go too crazy, made mistakes, but didn't, but Derrick Henry bailed him out. I don't know what's up with Derrick Henry and the Texans, but the Texans just seem to turn into just when Derrick Henry just running, it's like they can't stop him. This is like they said this is the fourth game out of 6 that he has over 200 yards rushing. 4 of them are against the Texans. I don't know what's up with that Texans front office, but if you're gonna have a guy like Derrick Henry, you need to get somebody that stops the run. And I don't think they traded for anyone that does that. And honestly speaking, I don't think anyone could get anything out of a trade with the Texans. They had to hope for the draft. The Colts almost took this game away. Could have got it if the receiver caught the ball towards the tail end of the game. But Heineke and McLaurin are a scary combo. Like Heineke will make a mistake and he'll be like, okay, I'm going to fix this. And he will. McLaurin and Heineke are a scary combo. Now they made 500 off of it. So Commanders aren't dead yet. The 49ers own the Rams in the regular season. Christian McCaffrey he got a passing touchdown, a receiving touchdown, and a rushing touchdown. The Rams, that Super Bowl hangover is real. It got them big, and they don't have any first round picks. I don't know when they'll have their next one, but they're gonna be in trouble. This was a good game. The Seahawks and Tyler Lockett with a rare drop went off his helmet right as it was getting to his hands. But Geno went back to him, got that touchdown. It's like I still have faith in you, man, because I know who you are, and I won't let one play define you. Geno Smith, man, I would say when it comes down to the MVP race, if he's not in someone's top 10, then they're biased. Because Geno Smith is going off. Sucks for the Giants. It was a close game at the start, but the Seahawks got away with it because they made some good turnovers on special teams. But I wouldn't let that loss, define their season now. One team had to win. That's how it goes with teams like this. One team had to win. And if the Giants go on a bye, I believe, so they come back and right the ship, do their thing. Bills beat the Packers. Josh Allen throwing 2 interceptions. That was that's what kept the Packers in this game, honestly. But when it comes down to the Packers offense, I do not know what's going on. Like they're running the ball, but then when you're down, you're running the ball, doing short stuff, and you're not going down the field. And that honestly just puts a little thing in the back of receiver's mind, like my quarterback doesn't trust me when going deep. Whether it's on the fault of receivers or Aaron Rodgers or the coaching staff, I don't know, but yeah. Then we had the Monday Night Football game. The Bengals. Hey, They haven't beat the Browns in what, 3 seasons now? 5 games. Burrow's 0-4 against them. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. The Browns absolutely destroyed them. Jacoby Brissett working with Nick Chubb and Amari Cooper. Myles Garrett doing his thing on defense with that the rest of the defensive line. Shocking to see the Browns are 3-5. I thought they would be at least worse than that, but they've won some games. They're doing a good job. The Bengals, I mean, if anything, this game showed that Joe Burrow, yeah, he didn't have Jamar Chase, but he still had Boyd and Higgins. But the offensive line just after what, 1 or 2 games, they fell apart. And that just shows to me that when it comes down to I was 2 points off. When it comes down to the Bengals offense, if they're going up against a team that has a strong pass rush, a great secondary, and or a strong offense, then they're going to struggle. The Bengals. It's like when they went off against the Falcons weren't known for their secondary. That's why Burrow was able to go off passing the ball. But we'll move off from that, and we'll go on to Week 9. Tonight we got the Eagles and the Texans. This screams trap game, but honestly, I haven't seen the Texans do anything against, like, when they go up against bad teams, they're not doing that well. When they go up against decent teams, they struggle. They're not going to get the Eagles. I can't see it unless someone like tries to really screw this Eagles over. The Eagles should have this game hands down, but I would say by halftime. Like when halftime hits, it's like, okay, yeah, this game's over. Why are we airing this? All right, then we go on to the other games. The Chargers are coming off a bye. The Falcons are coming off a close win in overtime. The Chargers are known to mess around with their fourth down plays and stuff. But the Falcons, they choke, but they've been doing well this season. And I'm going to go with the Falcons. I'm probably going to lose that one. Trade deadline has come and gone. Oh, wait, that's right. The trade. Did they do anything? I mean, they traded with Calvin Ridley, but he was already suspended for a season, so it's not going to matter. Do I want to pick the Falcons now? I'm sticking with my gut. They're coming off a bye, though, the Chargers. I'll pick the Chargers. Then we got the Dolphins versus the Bears. Yeah, they got Chase Claypool, the Bears, in the trade, but they also got rid of Roquan Smith to the Ravens. Dolphins ended up getting some strong in the line. I think Bradley Chubb, and they got another running back. So I'm going with the Dolphins. The Bengals I have against the Panthers because I don't see how the Panthers could get this one. But if the Panthers beat the Bengals, I don't think the Bengals are going to be able to recover for the division. The wild card spot maybe, but when it comes down to the division, that'll be a different story. So I got the Bengals on this one. The Packers and the Lions. The Packers, they look like I'm going to go against the grain on this one. Because the Lions have a strong offense. And I think if the Lions can get something going early, as a good sizable lead, force the Packers to stay away from the run game and try to pass the ball, I think they got this. That defense is going to click. And what better game to do so against than the Packers? The Patriots are going to beat the Colts. The rookie quarterback for the Colts looked great. His receiver dropped the ball final seconds. I would have put him close to the field goal range, try to win the game. Patriots, they bounced back, but it was against, whenever the Patriots bounce back against a division rival, especially if it's the Jets, and the quarterback for the Jets, Zach Wilson, he just I don't know if it was his mistakes that made the Patriots look good. I mean, they only won by what 5 points. So, but I think the Patriots got this. The Bills are going to beat the Jets. It's like ever since the Jets lost their running back for the season, it's I don't know. It's like you put in too much pressure on Zach Wilson, or too much on him, too much on his shoulders, too much responsibility. There we go. Now I got the Vikings beating the Commanders simply because I was gonna have them before they even traded for T.J. Hawkinson, but I think their offense just got better, and the Commanders got rid of one of their corners to the Steelers. Chase Young is coming back, but I don't know if he'll be playing for this game. So yeah, I got the Vikings on this. Oh, this is gonna be a game that's gonna pretty much define the rest. This define the Raiders' season. They're not out, but they're pretty much done when it comes down to a playoffs run. If they lose to the Jags, I'm gonna go with the Raiders. You know, because there's no way. I don't think they can keep that offense down for so long. All right, I got the Seahawks against the Cardinals. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going with the team that looks hot on this one. And Seahawks, they're looking good on the offense. Gino's getting into DK and Tyler Lockett, and the running back, I think his name is Kenneth Walker. He doing great for a rookie. Cardinals, yeah, I think if they can get pressure on, I gotta put this on vibrate next time. I think that they get pressure on Kyler Murray and get to him. So I got the Seahawks. Any other year, hard to believe that at the start of the season I would have been in the Cardinals, but how the season's been going, the Seahawks been doing all right. Now we get to the Rams and the Buccaneers. In this game, I don't know. It's like such a huge difference between these two teams compared to the divisional round. I don't know who to pick. Honestly speaking, I think Tom Brady's coming to an end. But watch this be the game he goes off. But I'm going to put faith in the Rams defense to do something. And I'll move on from that. Next, we have the Chiefs and hosting the Titans. If Tannehill's still hurt, there's no way Malik Willis is going to do anything. He's not going to keep par with Patrick Mahomes in that offense. Derrick Henry can only do so much. And if there's something I gotta remember, last time a new quarterback started against the Chiefs, that defense just sent a blitz after like a whole bunch of blitzes after them. I think that was against Jordan Love and the Packers. So I got the Chiefs for that Sunday night game. Then we got the Baltimore Ravens going to New Orleans for Monday Night Football, back-to-back primetime games. You know who I'm going with. The Saints shut out the Raiders last week, but I don't know what's going on with that team. But when it comes down to the Ravens, who knows what's going on with Mark Andrews and Rashad Bateman. Gus Edwards dodged a bullet with his little injury. But, Ravens thrive on that next man up mentality. And, Isaiah Likely came up. Demarcus Robinson came up. Duvernay's still there. So yeah, I got the Ravens. And when it comes down to points, I was 2 off last week. I'll say 38. No, 38. And that's it. I'm locked in.